Welcome to Music with Purpose. Erick Northrop is our guest, and we're going to start right away with the music. So I'm going to give it right to Erick. Go ahead.
Thank you. The thoughts of you surround me. The love you give defines me. You're the beating of my heart. Never a day will be apart. You give me your hands, sweetly all the peace I need to finally complete me. I'm lost when you're away. I love you night and day. I need your lips on mine. I'll take nothing and be fine. For in your arms I'm always home. Never a day will be alone. You give me your hands, sweetly all the peace I need to finally complete me. I'm lost when you're away. I love you night and day. You give me your hands, sweetly all the peace I need to finally complete me. I'm lost when you're away. I love you night. You give me your hands, sweetly all the peace I need to finally complete me. I'm lost when you're away. I love you night and day. Thank you.
Erick, thank you so much. That first song was awesome.
Thank you.
It's Erick Northrop, everyone. What was the name of that first song?
The Night and Day. I
Okay.
wrote it a while back.
What's the meaning behind it?
It's about my lovely girlfriend. I was in between metal and doing what I'm doing now, and I didn't know what I was going to write about. And me and her started our relationship, and she, lit a fire in my belly, and I started writing again. She was the first subject matter I thought of, so, Night and Day just sort of fell together like that.
It's a good one. I
Thank
think
you.
I think it's the first. Is that the first one I heard you play?
Correct. Yeah. When I did perform for you the first time.
Yeah.
Yes, that was
Yeah.
my first song I ever performed. Yes, to you. Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. When we met, you reached out because you heard about what we were doing,
Yes.
and you came down to an open mic and played, and
It was
the
a great
rest is
time.
history.
Yeah, it was a great time. I heard about Concerts for Causes before through a guy I knew named Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
He talked about the cause. He was the one who told me about it,
Very
but
nice.
I didn't look into it until I reached out to you, looking to
Very nice.
hear me. So
Well, Music with Purpose is a special project that we're doing here with Concerts with Causes, and to invite guests on like yourself to share your music and talk about your music. What I usually do when I host, which isn't that often, this is special, is I'm going to read your bio, if that's okay.
By all
and then we'll
means.
chat.
by all means.
Erick Northrop's sound can be described as heavy, guitar-laden music combined with professional lyrics and an introspective personality. While other hard rock artists were successful in mining the dark caverns once explored by Soundgarden and Alice in Chains, Northrop allows his sensitivity to pour freely from his words and often pensive vocals, enabling him to strike a balance between heavy metal bombast and thoughtful hard rock country music. Born in Connecticut, Northrop listened to classic rock music as a child. Son of a single mother, he chronicles the emotional turmoil in his childhood with his music. Northrop cast an
Unpretentious.
Thank you, dear. No frills image exhibiting a brooding.
Brooding.
So you know these words. Disposition that
It's almost
troubled
like I
youths
wrote it.
could relate to. With only his guitar and a message, Northrop started a solo career in 2015, describing himself simply, rock at my roots, country at my core, and metal always on my mind. I love that quote.
Thanks.
When I read that, and then getting to know you, that really is who you are.
That's me. Musically, that's me in a nutshell, yeah.
Listening to your voice real quick first, it sounds like country, and then talking to you about where you started in the metal, you really are blending it.
Yeah,
it's really
been
awesome.
a journey, yeah.
Tell me about the blending, where you started and...
Yeah, out of high school, I joined several hard rock bands and tried to emulate, bands from the 80s like Metallica and Megadeth and the heavier guys, and, grew my hair long and just tried to play as fast and as loud as I could, and didn't really focus too much on songwriting. And I got introduced to rock and roll, like the typical CCR, Bob Seger, the rock and roll. And I was listening to the words, and I was just enthralled by the way they were able to tell their story. And then, as I got older and I started having my own musical taste, country music became kind of a combination of the both, and I didn't want to choose, so I didn't want to stop playing heavy guitar, and I didn't want to turn the distortion off, but I wanted to tell people about who I am and connect with other people through my music, and so I just decided that I wanted to tell a story like a country artist and play like a rock and roll heavy metal guy.
I love it.
So
That's
this is
fantastic.
where we are. Yeah, I didn't think of it as a change. It's more or less like you said, it's a blending. I want to take the best elements of all three types of music and make it my own.
So it's evolving and kind of
Correct,
creating
yeah.
itself.
For me, it's just fun to write. I like to write and to tell people about myself. And if I can do that through heavy music, and then on the next track take it down, play on the acoustic, and so I don't like to paint myself into a corner.
You want to be solo. You don't want to be with a band.
I have an introspective personality, which means that besides how it sounds is I'm not all about me. I find I have a little bit more freedom to express myself in the way I'd like, because you can write a sappy love song and bring it to your buddy who's strictly heavy metal, and he'll be like, nope. And I'm personally not a fan of doing anything that even one person doesn't want to do. So if I and three other guys like it, but the fourth guy behind the kit or somebody over here on the bass doesn't like it, then it's going to get scrapped. And a lot of the songs you've heard today have been songs that have been scrapped, that were never going to see the light of day if I let it head their way. So yeah, I like being solo because it allows me the freedom to really show everybody with the music that I like.
That makes total sense.
Yeah, and also it's my name. It's my creative freedom.
Yep.
It's my label, so I take it very seriously.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you do have great stuff starting. I know you're pretty young. We're going to get to hear a lot more of your music in just a minute.
Sure.
Thank you so much to be here.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Get to hear Erick next.
This next one is about drinking in your favorite bar. It's called Hole in the Wall. Had a big old fight with my girl. That's alright. This thing won't change my world. Well, we might break up, we might stick together. Being angry won't change the weather. I know what will make me feel better. So I'll go that side of the road. There's a stool that's waiting on me. Karaoke night, that mic is waiting on me. There's a cold beer in the sink sitting on ice. My buddies would stay getting loud all night. Fridays, you know where I would be. At my hole in the wall. Had a big old fight with my boss. That's alright. This job won't be a loss. Well, I might just quit or I might get fired. I know I'll never get tired staying out all night with my friends. And we'll go that side of the road. There's a stool that's waiting on me. Karaoke night, that mic is waiting on me. Cold beer
my boots, this one is for me. Yeah. And I'll go that side of the road, there's a stool that's waiting on me. Karaoke night, that mic is waiting on me. Cold beer in the sink, sitting on ice. Buddies would stay getting loud all night. Fridays, you know where I would be. At my hole in the wall. Thank you. This next one is about being in love with someone who doesn't love you back. It's from a male's perspective. This one's called You're With Him. We can't have breakfast in bed with all the snow out. Stay home instead. Share all my dreams with you. Tell me they're all yours too. But this is fantasy, 'cause I will always be alone. Well, I can love you, I can't hold you. I can feel your skin, I can breathe you in without dying inside. I can make you smile, meet you down the aisle. My life can begin, I'll just keep it in. Baby, I'm dying, 'cause you're with him. We can't have Christmas, never forget all of our families, 'cause they've never met. Wanna grow old with you, buried together too. But this is fantasy, 'cause I will always be alone. I can love you, I can't hold you. I can feel your skin, I can breathe you in without dying. Deep inside, I can make you smile, meet you down the aisle. My life can begin, I'll just keep it in. Baby, I'm dying inside, 'cause you're with him. Gave you all of my bleeding heart, and she gave it right back to me. We are just two worlds apart. Someone already loves me. Oh, I can love you, I can't hold you. I can feel your skin, I can breathe you in. Baby, I'm dying inside. I can make you smile or raise our child. My life can begin, I'll just keep it in. Baby, I'm dying because you're with him.
Jesse James.
When they robbed the Danville train, on the streets you heard two names. When the sunset turns to flames, it was the wind that carried, it was Frank and Jesse James, oh yeah. When they make a Latin score, when they make back for more, scattered amongst the poor was the lawn and cabin sheets down to the floor, oh yeah. And don't hesitate now to stop Mr. Howard. A bullet for Jesse will call you a coward. They said he'd been taken, papers said he was dead. The drifters knew better, the sunset overhead. When the law was stalking Jess, he moved much further west. All the chaos of two balls, it was a golden sunset that took the stars away. When they make a Latin score, then they went back for more. Gathered amongst the poor was the lawn and cabin sheets down to the floor, oh yeah. Don't hesitate now to stop Mr. Howard. A bullet for Jesse will call you a coward. They said he'd been taken, papers said he was dead. The drifters knew better, the sunset overhead.
Thanks. You know, my grandfather and I like to watch those Dateline murder mystery special things. The talking head segment was always showing the father trying to get his little girl to come back. So I wrote a song about it. It's from the father's perspective, trying to get his daughter to get off the streets, and it's called Please.
Daddy's little girl went out too late, trying to face the world. Maids in a row and her beauty in tow proved that she wasn't a girl. Maids in skirt and thought she'd get hurt. Grim crazy world smacked her down to the dirt. Matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how you push, she'll do it anyway. Try to accept her like any father would. You got a new daddy now, you've done all you could. I know that you wanna run, I know that you wanna be free, I know that you wanna escape now, baby. I'm begging on my bended knees, begging, darling, please. I'm begging, darling, please. Daddy's little girl grew up too fast, wise beyond her age. Made in a row, her beauty in tow proved that she wasn't a girl. Cheers and the jeers, rejection of peers, lost your direction, they're your wasted years. Matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter how you push, she'll do it anyway. Try to accept her like any father would. You can write her a check, it won't do her any good. I know that you wanna run, know that you wanna be free, I know that you wanna escape now, baby. Get on my bended knees, begging, darling, please. I'm begging, darling, please. When they found her, she was scared and all alone. Don't you worry, baby, I've come to take you home. I know that you wanna run, know
And you have a Facebook page. What's the
Well, it's Facebook.com/Erick Northrop Music.
music?
Yeah.
Erick Northrop
Find me up
Music.
there. Yeah,
Okay.
and all the links to everything else social is up there.
Okay, so that's where you can find him.